www.millercakeradio.com. Happy Sunday. We are also live on Instagram. We are live on Miller Cake Radio, so tune in if you want to join in our discussion, ask any questions, see my beautiful guest that I have today. So yeah, we are streaming live this week. Apologies for a few technical difficulties that we've had the past few weeks streaming onto the actual radio channel. But we have been live every week on Miller Cake Radio. So shout out TSA Studios, shout out Miller Cake, shout out Dexter Sims. I am Danielle Blenman and you are listening to Secret Diary of a Mumpreneur show. Wherever you're tuned in. So yeah, I have a very special guest joining me today. Her name is Yvonne. I'm just going to wait for her to jump onto this page. I'm going to also send out some invites. I hope everyone's had a wonderful week so far. Just before I add my special guest in, for those of you who are tuning in for the very first week or very first time, my name is Danielle Blenman. I am a mumpreneur. I have 3 children. So I have 2 daughters, aged 6 and 9, and I have a little baby boy who's going to be 8 months tomorrow. What I do is I run a dance company, which I've been doing for 16 years. I run an empowerment project, which I've been doing for the past 6 years. I'm a Herbalife nutrition coach and I'm a motivational speaker. And how this came about, Secret Diary of a Mumpreneur, started as a blog. And then I started vlogging at TSA Studios, where I'm at now. And then I was invited to host my own Secret Diary of a Mumpreneur radio show on Miller Cake Radio. So we are here every Sunday at 6 p.m. live. So I'm going to invite in my special guest today, Yvonne. Let's see if she's ready. Just connecting. Hi!
Hey!
Special little mini guest!
Yeah!
Hello!
Hi!
Hello.
Hi!
How you doing?
I feel like my camera needs to go up a bit. How are you guys?
Good! How are you?
One sec, I'm adjusting myself. Just got in the darkness. There we go. Because I'm trying to get my little Christmas tree in today as well.
Oh, I love it.
Hi, so introduce both of yourselves. So I'm Danielle, and what's both your names?
So I'm Yvonne, and you are?
Alyssa.
Alyssa.
Issa, lovely to meet you. So for all of you tuned in, I only actually spoke to Yvonne on Friday, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But prior to that, I've downloaded Yvonne's new app, which she's going to tell us all about, for my 2 daughters that I was telling you about, 6 and 9, and they absolutely love playing your new app and your games. Love like all of the features, all of the fashion. So we can't wait to hear all about that. We've just got a few more people joining on the live.
Sure.
So if you want to just tell us a bit about who you are, what you do, why you're a mumpreneur, and yeah, just let us all know what you're about.
Yes, so as I said, I'm Yvonne, and this is my daughter. I have one Princess Alyssa, and we together launched Frobelles at the end of 2018. And the whole idea came about because Alyssa was really into dress-up games at the time. She was around 6 years old. And I remember one day she said to me, I really want to play with some characters with Afro hair. Can you help me find some? And I thought, honestly, that would be quite an easy thing to do. But what I found is that actually there weren't many characters, if at all. And so that sparked the idea for us to launch Frobelles, which is the character brand that we currently have. I'm doing it full-time at the moment, and she's doing it part-time, part school and then part-time entrepreneur as well. So yeah, it's been brilliant.
So mumpreneur and kidpreneur.
Yeah.
And I know that we had a brief conversation on Friday, and as mumpreneurs, a lot of the time our inspiration and motivation comes from our children, and
absolutely
reason why, and you beautiful blessings are usually the reasons why we want to make the world a better place. And one of the things I always say is be the change you want to see.
So it seems like you've definitely done that. You saw that something was missing. These games. I'm sure you can tell us a bit about what you found when you was playing these games and not finding what you wanted to see in the games. How did that feel?
It felt like really disappointing because I was really hoping, because what I usually see is that I just see different types of hair and then the character, and when I try to press on a black character, it says locked, you have to try and pay for it.
Yeah, so why do you know, Yvonne, from your research, why is that? Why is it that the black characters, or if you want to get some of the black features, it's always like a premium, if you want to call it, like it's like a premium price to get something that obviously represents our own children?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I don't know why the exact reason is. I just found it quite disappointing that just to find a character off the bat, you know, with our skin and hair was such a difficult thing to do, or to have to pay, as you say, a premium or a subscription, or, you know, it get pretty pricey. Or if it's one of those games where you have to work through levels, it's like the top level to get the black character. And I just found that very disheartening for her, because she wanted to play with one straight away. So perhaps one of the reasons why is that, you know, as black people in tech, it's still a growing thing. You know, the majority of people developing apps at the moment are still Caucasian, and, you know, the black movement in tech is growing, but perhaps at that stage a couple of years ago, you know, maybe there weren't as many voices in that area to kind of, you know, counteract that. So yeah, we're hoping that with Frobelles app we're making that change and we're starting that conversation.
Definitely. I know. I was so excited when I was like, I didn't tell them what the game was. I just said, I'm downloading another game for you, because they love all the dressing up games, and they love the games as well. But they also, representation matters. Like I was saying, I found your page through Bianca and Friends.
Yeah, she's brilliant.
Amazing.
I've never met her, but we just connected on Instagram, and I'm just like, she's my Insta sister straight away. So she's such a gem.
Right. So she's been at a few of my events. I've got to get her on the show as well. She's been at some of my my main events throughout the year, are things like my Easter Fun Day, Summer Award Showcase, and my empowerment event. So she was at the one that I'd done a year ago with her stall, and her stall's always like does amazingly. She's always got all the kids around her stall, and a mini CEO as well. So
exactly.
So nice to see, like, us as mompreneurs have our children like following in their own footsteps. My 9-year-old has already told me she doesn't want to work for anyone else. She wants to do what she wants to do. She's told me already she's taken over my dance company. So,
there you go. That's brilliant, though. So it's a girl who knows what she wants. That's brilliant. Yeah.
Yeah, they can see what's possible. They can see, look, I bet you're really proud of your mummy, aren't you? Because you saw something that wasn't there, and your mum's gone and made it for you. How does that?
She's been super involved, like from the hairstyles to the clothing and even the voice. Like she's actually done all of the voiceover, so she's definitely played her part. Yeah.
Your voice then that we hear.
Yeah.
Ah, that is amazing. You're making so many young girls so happy right now. And the other reason why I wanted to bring you on the first show of December, in the run up to Christmas, you have got, and they've just sold like hotcakes, but you have got advent calendars. I don't know if you've got one on you. And I just missed it.
Oh, no.
I've been watching your stories and I'm like, these are amazing. I'm putting in my order. I'm pre-ordering.
Yeah.
Advent calendar, and talk a bit about how the idea came about, and also what is included in the advent calendar, so people can
I think I've got. Do you want to grab me the advent calendar? Just bring it over. Yeah.
Amazing.
If I can show you. This is our
day 6. Where am I going? We're on day
trying
6.
Trying to fit it in the screen. It is quite a big one. Can you see? Yeah, I mean it's been so much fun. Like this part of the job, if you like, I love creating things, and you know, I wanted to find something for Christmas that was unique, And, you know, we already had the idea to do the Christmas jumpers, so we knew that was definitely going to happen. But I wanted something different. And, you know, we did a bit of research and realized that actually advent calendars, you know, there's such a tradition, but I never found one that had, you know, hair accessories that would excite me or excite her. And it just felt like a very natural fit to put the Frobelles on an advent calendar and have a theme around that whole hair, slay, fun, play, which is kind of our motto, if you like, or our slogan. So we sourced a number of hair accessories. We also had to put some chocolate in there because most kids love chocolate. I mean, definitely she loves it for sure. Definitely next year we're going to looking at an alternative option for those who maybe are have dietary requirements or such. But yeah, it's a mix of hair accessories. We've also got a few things for play, so we won't give away too much, but some items there as well, and then some chocolate. So it's been really, really well received. We're really happy that people love it so much, so it's great.
What are some of the, so only go up to day 6, so we're on day 6, so don't go past there, but what are some of the things that have been opened already?
So we've had, what have we had? We've had chocolate, obviously. We've had some hair clips and grips. This is from, she hasn't taken this off since this morning. This was day 6.
Calendar?
Yeah, so that was day 6. So it's yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, so she has to take it off at some point, but not yet. She's been living in it since this morning. And yeah, and we've had, what else have we had? We had some really lovely bobbles. Like, I love hair bobbles. It reminds me of my childhood, and she loves them as well. And there's a company called My Accessories, which they're on Instagram as well. They do the most amazing bobbles, which are like tangle free, and it's an actual UK patented design. So we definitely had to have them in there. So that was day 3, and those went down really well.
Yeah. Oh, that's amazing. Look at you wearing your brand, girl.
So yes, good.
But as I said, I am pre-ordering for next year because absolutely amazing. I love watching your stories, and I love that people are opening and everything like that. So, okay, so moving on to your merchandise, you've got so much. Actually placing some orders.
Oh, amazing!
By what I'm ordering, because they may be watching, my little godchildren. But I'm ordering some of your merchandise because I think it's beautiful. So I don't know if you've got any now.
Yeah, I've got a few. I've got like our best-selling jumper, Christmas jumper, which is with Krista, one of our characters, on the front, which says sleigh bells.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, the characters, they're really fun because I feel like kids and adults alike can really relate to them. So you've got Coco, who's like the younger kind of artsy, creative girl. She loves wearing her hair in puffs. She loves wearing hairbands like this. Then you've got Kelly. I'll show you on here. So that's Coco.
Okay. And
then Kelly, she's like the super trendy one. She loves making a statement. Big hair, big earrings, you know, statement tops. And then you've got Krista, who's like super sassy. She's like our braid queen. She loves switching it up with different braids and locks. Yeah. So I mean, like, Alyssa's a bit of all of them, to be honest. But like, what I've loved is that you know, people that love Frobelles can really relate to one or all of them, and some people love Coco, Krista, or Kelly. And so we wanted to create jumpers where they could basically like buy the character that they really love. And Krista's like the most popular one at the moment. This red in Krista's the most popular.
On here ready, Krista looks like me.
Yeah, exactly. And then we've got Kelly, so she's wearing her Kelly jumper.
Jumpers. Oh, they're amazing.
Yeah.
Jumpers with mummy as well. Did you help?
Yes. You approved? She signed them off. She signed them off. So yeah, I always like to get her thoughts on, you know, how she likes them. So that's great. And we've got some with all 3 of them together in case people can't choose and they just love all of them. So yeah, that's nice. I mean, the Christmas jumpers, because it's Christmas jumper day on Friday.
Yeah.
It's Christmas jumper day on Friday. But the thing is that because these jumpers are print on demand, we also need a couple of weeks. Yeah. So we've kind of missed the boat a little bit for Christmas jumper, but for Christmas day, that's still in the works. That's still fine. So yeah.
All right, guys, you see the name at the top of the screen. Frobelles, well done. Yeah. Okay, my friend's about to go look at the page.
Oh.
Perfect. You get those orders in. And okay, so I just want to talk to you a bit about how has our lockdowns affected you both. I know you said you started the app a few years ago. So did lockdown kind of help to enhance what you were doing? Did it give you more time freedom? I remember on Friday that I was saying, like, it's been like a blessing for me because I needed that pause. Obviously, I had my baby during the first lockdown. At that time to kind of adjust my dance company. It's now all online, which has given me a bit more time freedom. And I'm focusing on helping women and mums with their nutrition because I can work from anywhere with that. And I've got like my dance classes still running online. So it's been a bit of a adjustment.
Yeah.
But I feel like I've got more kids than ever and more time freedom than ever.
Yeah.
So how's it been for you?
You know what? I'd have to echo that in the sense that, like, I was working full time at the start of lockdown. We went through the whole furlough piece as well, and Alyssa was at home, so I was homeschooling. So, in a way, being put on furlough at that time was ideal for me because then I could focus on, you know, making sure she was okay in terms of her schoolwork and her well-being and everything like that. And actually, you know, we were in the throes of getting the app kind of up and ready to launch later on in the year, so that freed up time for me to kind of focus on that as well. So that was good. I mean, in terms of lockdown generally, it did slow the process of developing our app a bit more because our consultants and app developers were also kind of working from home, and connectivity issues and stuff like that did come into play. But honestly, like, we have found, I mean, I've certainly found it was a lot easier being at home than traveling into the office every day. And I just wanted to make sure that, given the circumstances, you know, it was a big change for Alyssa, particularly. You know, she was at school one minute and now she was at home being homeschooled. Just wanted to make sure I had that time available for her. So, yeah, and I think we managed. How did you find lockdown?
Stressing and good at the same time.
Was she a good homeschool teacher?
Definitely.
I tried.
I've done the best I could with the maths. I'm not great at maths, but everything else I tried to. And do you know what I was doing? It's so funny because I was structuring the first couple of weeks. I was structuring the whole day like a school day. So we'd get up, they'd like get ready, get dressed and everything. And then I think I read somewhere or the school sent an email saying, no, they're only expecting you to do an hour a day. And I was like, I've been doing like this full school day with them, like literally. And they didn't even need it. But then I found like I really enjoyed it. Like we went and we done like Black History. We added in all these other things. We done cooking. I'm not one to do like baking and stuff like that. We ended up like doing baking classes, creativity classes. Got my sister on Zoom calls and art. It was really fun, and just like not trying to add too much for them.
Yeah. No, I actually have to say I made that initial kind of, I wouldn't say mistake, but I felt that pressure to make sure that I was like being the best teacher possible. So I was trying to cram in all of these different things, you know, ticking all the different boxes. But then I realized that actually I needed to just kind of chill a little bit. And I was starting to ask Alyssa, you know, what did she want to focus on the day? And that really helped just to turn it around. So there was less pressure for her. And she really got stuck into something she wanted to do. And, you know, the things that you have to obviously tick off, English, maths, we did. But then, you know, in the afternoon, if she wanted to do baking, like you said, or just wanted to do like colouring in, we just did it together and it just made it all the more easier. So, yeah, I'm with you on that one.
I think it's important to just realise that sometimes you can only do what you can do. I speak to a lot of mums where I do my motivational speaking, and there was a lot of new mums like myself as well. Yeah. So they came to me saying, like, oh, we're really stressed out. And oh my gosh, like our kids just don't want to listen to us, and we're trying to work. And like I have two very different daughters. So one will come home on the Friday with all her homework, sit down, get it out of the way. The other one, my youngest one, Amelia, like Maya just gets it done. Amelia, I more have to like just create that time where we sit down, but just be in the right mind. She won't just get on with it, which is perfectly okay. Like everyone differently. So there are
different. Yeah, exactly.
household, but we just have to try and get done what we can and not put too much pressure on ourselves as well. Like I was saying to people, you're not a teacher, you're a parent, so
Yeah.
I'm expecting you to be doing what the teachers are doing.
Exactly. Exactly.
Manage
All we
to-
can do is do our best, right? So yeah.
So I want to
Yeah.
speak about self-love and what you do to like everyday routines that you might have. So for me, every morning I start my day with a power hour, and that includes like gratitude, affirmations, prayer. I might do visualization. I'm really big on like visualizing and creating vision boards and things like that. Listening to motivational videos. And then I find that when my children wake up on the way to school, we also do affirmations and gratitude lists, and it raises their vibrations as well. So one of my other our children. So yeah, what are some of like the things that you do together that make you both happy, that you enjoy to do, that help you feel good?
Yeah, I mean, we love to spend girly time together. That's our thing. Like, especially on a Friday afternoon, we always have movie night, which usually consists of popcorn and treats, and sometimes we'll do our pedicures and stuff like that, you know. And daily, I mean, every day before school, we say a little prayer, don't we?
Yeah.
We always say, like, you know, who's going to take care of us today? What do you normally say?
Jesus.
Yeah, God, because, you know, we're Christians, so we always like to affirm that we're being taken care of. We know that we're being looked after. We're going to have a good day. And, you know, if there is any negativity, we know that we can kind of let go of it. So that's what we do on a daily basis. I think it helps, right? Yeah.
Powerful, because we all know we wake up, we have a choice if our day is going to be good or bad, don't we? Like sometimes people say I have a bad day, but they haven't had a bad day. They've had like a bad 10 minutes.
Right.
And run their whole day. So we don't think like that.
Yeah, no, we're not here for that. We're not here for that either.
For my friends and family, we don't think like that. We have positive mindsets. So it's really important. And that's some of the work.
So important.
Just teaching people that just kind of you run the day. You don't let the day run you. And
That's it.
Choice. Especially.
Absolutely. Yeah, and I was going to say, you know, one thing that I've found personally really helpful is just kind of journaling and just releasing whatever I'm thinking. Like sometimes you can wake up and you've got especially as a mumpreneur, you've got so many things on your mind that you want to get done, things that you thought about from the night before, things that you're trying to tick off the list this morning, get your little one to school, you know, and sometimes I just need to clear my head. So even if it doesn't necessarily make sense when I'm writing it down, it's out and it's on paper, and I can always go back and prioritize or make sense of it later. But I think it's so important to clear your mind and, you know, not have that kind of going on the whole day.
I feel like us as mums, we're like laptops. You know, when you've got a laptop and you've got 100 tabs open at once.
Yeah.
But that's the reason I do like notebooks. Sometimes I'll be driving and I'll think of something. I have to stop and do like a voice note on the notes. Or if I'm at home, writing down in my notebook, I do journaling as well. I've got like the secret notebook, and then I journal that as well as my affirmations. But it's so important to just sometimes just get it out of our minds and also get it. Same with goal setting. So
absolutely,
you like write it down so you can physically see it, and you've written it down. You know when you've achieved the goals. And another little exercise that I'll give you both to do tonight. So before you go to bed, instead of thinking, sometimes we can have like really limiting beliefs, and we can think to ourselves, oh, I didn't do this today, I didn't get that done today. We're just thinking about all the stuff we didn't get a chance to do, or all the things that went wrong in the day. So go to bed, and it's for anyone listening in or watching live as well. Try to always think of 3 things that you're grateful for, and also just the positive things, only the positive things that happen to you throughout the day. Don't think about what could have gone wrong, like right, or what could have gone better, or what you forgot to do. Just think about all of the positive things, and you'll go to bed feeling such lighter and happier. And yeah, hopefully
that's a great one. That's a great one, because it's so easy to focus on things like you said that you didn't get done. You know, this didn't happen today. I was meant to do this, and it's true. You need to flip the coin and think, well, actually, these are the things I did do. And these are the things that, you know, went well. Definitely, yeah. Yeah, we're going to do that, aren't we?
Great. well, we always do affirmations. So you guys are going to say your affirmations with me as well. So yeah, so would you just tell us a little bit? I'm going to check if we've had any questions in. So just a little bit of your, so the challenges that you faced creating like the app, even like the merchandise, anything that you faced or found a bit challenging, balancing and creating like your dream and what you wanted to achieve in your business. So what have some of the challenges been for you?
I think there are a few challenges. I think the one that came to mind mostly is obviously app and tech is something so new for me. You know, I have a background in graphic design, but in terms of app development, that is a whole new world. And even on the legal side of things, that is just a minefield, honestly. Like and I think that's why I'm kind of so thankful that we took our time and did it over the 2 years and didn't put that pressure to get it out straight away, because there's a lot of things to tick. There's a lot of things to cover and understand, from a technical standpoint, from a legal standpoint, from a marketing standpoint. So I think it was good that I was able to just immerse myself in it and not put too much pressure on myself to get the app out straight away. One of the funny challenges, I have to say, is that like my app developer, he is based in India and he really gets what we're trying to do. And I think he's a godsend because he really gets it. But one of the things that we found really funny is when we were trying to create the character hairstyles, like, you know, like when you have braids or whatever hairstyle, you know, it has to sit on the face in a certain way, right? And what we found is that the app developer, like, he was having the hair just different places. Like, I'm like, no, that's not how it works. You can't have the braids all the way back here. Yeah. So I was having to explain to him. Yeah, exactly. So we was having to explain to him like where it sits. I was literally having to draw the line of where it's meant to go. But I mean, that's like a fun challenge, you know. He was so educated by the end of it. He was like, I know everything about black hair now. This is amazing. I was like, yeah. So it was great.
I think great. I appreciate it with you as well, because I know for those of you who have tuned into my show before, you've heard that I was a few weeks ago, I entered a competition to get an investment. And one of the things I wanted to be invested in was an app. So with my empowerment that I have for young people, obviously now during these times, mental health has like gone downhill and like they just need that extra support. I wanted to just create an app with everything that I do normally face to face and as one-to-one mentoring, but to create the app. So I did reach out to Yvonne and we spoke on Friday, and you really just put into perspective like so much things that I hadn't thought about. And I just appreciate that you took the time out to kind of go through. And I just said, look, I want to speak to you. I love your app. I've got your app. I want to get an app. Got on the phone with her and she just ran through like everything step by step. And I feel so much clearer now. By the way, that's like £10,000 if anyone's listening in. Or like, invest in my app. I'm open to it. I'm open to receiving. But like, I kind of know where I need to start. I know the amount of investment I'm going to need. You sent me links to kind of research. So I really, really appreciate that. And I have a proper idea now of where I need to get started, because sometimes, you know, dream, we want to create it, we visualize it, but you need to still take those small daily actions or do those small goals to reach the big one in actually creating it. So kind of now, even in my mind, I have kind of a time frame that I know that, right, I know by this time I should have had this done, and I can really start putting it into action. So thanks for that. Like, I really do went through.
No, it's a pleasure. It was really good speaking to you. And obviously, like, I'm here. Like, if you come across anything or if you need any sort of further support, you have me. So yeah, no, it's a pleasure. Don't mention it.
Thank you. I think our young people as well, they just really are struggling right now. And I think the whole pandemic has really been just their health and well-being. No longer do face-to-face dance classes, and even when we had the short break for the second lockdown, I just thought to myself, is it worth going back face-to-face? Because I kind of knew a second one was coming, so I just kept it all online. And I get messages saying, like, from parents, when are we going to get back face to face, and from the kids saying we really miss you, and it is heartbreaking. Teenagers, I've got teenagers that, and unfortunately, some are in care, some have started self-harming. Like, there's a lot of things happening, so I'm trying to just be as active as I can. I've done like the Millacate Kids Club, where I've done like the self-love sessions, from one-to-one. I'm trying to keep up the one-to-one mentoring with the teens, because I found that instead of doing Zooms, they'd rather do like one-to-one, which is understandable. Okay. I'm trying to just put people on board to empower our young people as well, because I can't do it all. So I'm just trying to like think different, like, how can I like improve what I'm doing already, but with social media and tech. We all know that young people have their phone in their hand constantly, so that's the best route, and that's kind of what gave me the idea for the app.
Well, it sounds amazing. Like, I wish you all the best with it. I'm sure it's going to come into fruition and it's going to do wonders for the youth, definitely.
Thank you so much. Guys, if anyone has questions, we've got a lot of people tuned in, type in the questions. If you've got any questions for Frobelles or for myself, just let us know. So just type it in to the comments. We've got little people tuned in. Thank you so much as well for taking time out today to tune in on our call. So yeah, just type in any questions that you have. I would like to ask, what is next for Frobelles? So what's your vision? Like, what's next? What's anything upcoming or anything that you see happening? You've got a lot going on already.
Yeah, we do. But you know what? I think for us, we really want to get the full game out. So in case you might not be aware, the game that we've released is what we call a beta version. So it's not the full all bells, all singing, dancing game yet. So it's one character available. But we're busy behind the scenes working to get the full game with all 3 characters and some really nice features, which should hopefully keep the game fresh, you know, different clothes, different hair and outfits and stuff like that. So we definitely want that, and we'd love to start collaborating with some independent fashion brands and maybe have collections on the game. That'd be really fun. Yeah, and just kind of expand the merchandise. You know, we keep getting asked, you know, when is their dolls coming? You know, there's lots of different things that people are asking for, and it all sounds amazing, but we're taking it one step at a time. So yeah.
Oh, that sounds absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
Let me know if you've got any questions or anything. And so is there anything that you have, like, that you can think of that you want to create in the future, like something that you might want to create for yourself or as a part of?
Well, there's been a lot of stuff going on, but what I want to do for myself is actually for the Frobelles company, because even though I have my own company called Shown by Alyssa, I decided that since we've already got like the girls, I think since we already have another company named Frobelles, I think we should add that in the game.
Yeah, we do actually. I forgot to mention, we do have a Frobelles Instagram as well. And we started, like, we have, let me see if I've grabbed it here. We've got the 3 characters.
And Frobelles.
Yeah, there was Frobelles as well.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah, we've got the Frobelles. So we've got, this is Brandon, and we've got Byron, and we've got Bryce. So we started working on Frobelles. Obviously, we've had to put a lot of the content on hold because we wanted to get the game out and make sure we were ready for Christmas with Frobelles. But for sure, next year we're going to develop the Frobelles brand some more, and you should be seeing a lot more of them soon.
Because you hold up, so for the people just joining, I'm so sorry for everyone listening on the radio. We kind of just forgot that you're there. But if you tune Instagram Live, you can see all these amazing products and merchandise. Could one of you hold up the girls? So the jumper that had all the girls, and one of you holds up the jumper that had all the boys.
Yeah. Hold on a second. I'll show you. Do you want to hold this one? This is another one. This is Frobelles. This is one of our other jumpers. And then we've got a t-shirt, Frobelles. Hold up for me. Okay, good. Frobelles as well. So yeah, we get a lot of questions with Fro boys, especially like a lot of my good friends. They have boys. Pardon?
Oh, can you quickly show the advent calendar one more time as well? These are no longer, they're all sold out, aren't they, the advent calendars?
They are all sold out, but we're definitely going to bring them back with a pre-order so that we can make sure we've got the right number for everybody. But yeah.
Okay, so last question. Someone asked, so someone's written in and said, like, what keeps you going? So what keeps you motivated, I guess they mean. Like, what keeps you going?
What keeps me going? Yeah, I mean, what keeps us going? Do you know what's been amazing? What's really kept us motivated, especially when we've had, you know, some of the chat, like we knew we were having the game come out, but in the meantime, we obviously wanted to get the brand out and let people be aware of the characters and get familiarized with them before the game. And, you know, we had some delays with the game over the past couple of years. We put out dates that it was going to be out. We were all excited. And then we had some technical issues. But everybody has been so supportive, like, especially the Instagram family, as I like to call them. You know, they've always been like, we're waiting. Don't worry, we're not going anywhere. We can't wait for this game to come out. It's just been amazing. And I think since the launch, one of the nicest things that keeps us motivated is the feedback from parents and their kids and the pictures they send us of them playing the game. And we had a really nice comment the other day from one of our Instagram followers who said, she's got 3 girls, and she asked them, you know, what was it about the game that they really liked? And they said, obviously, you know, we can recognize ourselves in the character, but we love the fact that the voice sounds like a black girl. And we're like, exactly, you know, it's a really simple thing, but it makes such a difference. And it's comments like that that definitely keep us going and keep us motivated. We love to see the pictures and the feedback, and sometimes it gets quite emotional because you think about like when you first started and where you've come now with the game, and that it's in the actual hands of children, and it's just like, wow, it's amazing. So yeah, keeps us motivated, doesn't it? Definitely.
So proud. Like everyone posting, sharing.
It's really great.
A voice on the app as well. That's amazing. I'm gonna my daughters as well. Then I've just got my little baby boy with me today in the studio. So my daughters are seeing them. Right. So yeah, they're checking in on their nan. So I've got Jakaya with me. This TSA bouncing. As I said, I remember talking on Friday and it's like, it doesn't matter if you've got kids. I didn't even know like how many kids you had or anything. I was like, it doesn't matter. This is a Mumpreneur show.
You know, this is our first live. We've never been live before. Never been live before, so our first one. So it's so nice to come on a live that's so relaxed and chilled, and it's a nice step in the door of live because I haven't been live. We've been putting it off for a long time.
Live show, like I feel honoured that this is your first live. You're doing very, very well.
Oh, no, but listen, I mean, we really appreciate you lending us your platform to speak about it and for your interest. You know, it's really kind of you to share your time with us, so we appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you so much. Be like perfect to have on the show. It's Christmas. I know so many people, so many mums as well watching are gonna go over to your page. They're gonna order. They're gonna love what you're doing. So it's just just keep it like Christmassy. And this is a platform, as I said, to just share our journeys as mums and businesswomen and mumpreneurs and share what we do and inspire others. Like, doesn't matter if you have 1 child, 2 children, 4 children, like you can do it. Like if you put your mind to it. My son just knocked the camera.
Oh.
Like, but
he wants to come on camera. He's like, what about me? No, I'm joking. Bless him.
Your head down. Are you going to come sit on my lap and say hello? He can sit with us because we're going to do our affirmations.
Oh, look.
Say hello. He's
like, gorgeous.
Camera today. Say hello. Look.
Oh, bless him. He's adorable.
Thank you. 8 months tomorrow. So even with Jakaya, I do affirmations with him in the morning, and I'll say like, you are Prince, and I love you. So he's just like surrounded by love all the time. So it's never early to start, is it? Empowering our children.
No, it's funny you should mention that, because I was trying to think about like when Alyssa was born, because to give you a bit of a background, I stopped relaxing my hair when I was pregnant with Alyssa.
Yeah.
And I knew that I wanted her to be super confident with her natural hair. I didn't want her to necessarily see me and think that because my hair was relaxed, she had to relax her hair. So that's how my natural hair journey started. And I actually remember her being super small, like she had cradle cap and everything. She had little peach fuzz, and I was like, your hair is going to be amazing. Your hair's going to be beautiful. I want you to be proud of it. And from when she was a toddler, I used to say to her, what is your hair? She'd say, my hair is pretty. I was like, absolutely. You know, it was so important for her to have that confidence, because I've grown up in a generation where I was always instilled, your hair is your beauty, your hair is your beauty. But the pictures that I grew up with was long, straight hair all the time. So when I became natural, when I returned to natural, if you like, I wanted to make sure that she was super confident. And the testament of that is when she said about the game, look, I want to play with girls with afro hair like mine and I can't find them. And I was like, I've done my job, because, you know, she's aware of it, and, you know, she's actually looking for that, as opposed to thinking that, you know, it's always about having that European beauty standard. So it's never, ever too young to start. Yeah.
She's not thinking like, I'm not good enough, I'm not on the game. She's thinking, look, we need to get some more of
exactly.
Powerful.
Yeah.
Powerful to empower little people, isn't it? So we're going to do some affirmations. So I'm going to want you repeat me, okay? So Jakaya, you're going to help me hold this. So just to end our show, guys, thank you so much once again. So you're going to repeat these after me. I'm going to say it out loud, so probably can't see it on there. So I am powerful.
I am powerful.
I am loved.
I am loved.
I am good enough.
I am good enough.
I am strong.
I am strong.
I am confident.
I am confident.
I am amazing.
I am amazing.
I am unique.
I am unique.
I am special.
I am special.
And I am a queen.
And I am a queen. Yes. Love that.
Well, I am a king for any guys listening in. But guys, follow Frobelles. Thank you so much for being on my show. And
thank you for having us. We've loved it. It's been so much fun.
Definitely.
Thank you so much. All right. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in as well.
Thank you.
Have an amazing day. Yvonne, I'll be staying in contact with you 100%.
Please. Yeah, that'd be great. Keep me posted on how everything's going.
I will do.
Perfect.
Okay, guys. Happy Sunday. See you later.
You too. Bye.
Bye.